Is that the question? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. How do we become friends with the friends of Allah? It's a very long road, a very long journey to be friends. How do the friends of Allah become the friends of Allah? Just by saying, hey, you want to be my friend? And to become friends with Allah? How does the friends of Allah become the friends of Allah? Long journey they have to take. Big test they have to go through. Now, if you want to be the friends who are the friends of Allah, there's some journey that you have to take. There's some tests that you have to go through, because their company, it is the most exalted company. It is the highest company. It is the holiest company. Their company is a very high company. Their association is a very high association. Can you say that you want to sit and have dinner with Obama? And just because you want to have dinner with Obama, and then you're just going to go and have dinner with Obama? To be in his company, to become his friend? No. You cannot even smell his dog. Correct? Can you say you want to have the company or the association of the governor or the mayor? Is it so easy? It's not. And this is dunya associations. The heavenly associations, it is even more difficult. But difficult for the ego. It's very easy for the spirit. It is difficult for the ego. What is required? It is sincerity. But when you are busy with this world, with this dunya, and you're busy just with your desires in the pursuit of your own selfish interests or your happiness, then that time, it's going to be difficult for you. That time, you are going to be so surrounded by just your ego that it's going to be impossible for your spirit to come out. Your spirit is choked. Allah has created us in Ahsani Taqwim, the most perfect form. But through all these lifestyle and thinking, we become like donkeys. There's so many people become ashek, become donkeys. That time when you're a donkey cannot come and sit in the company of men until they stop being donkeys. In the old days, people understood that they were donkeys. Either they stay out or they change to come to be in the company of men. But these days, people, they don't understand that, even that idea, or they don't believe in it, or they're happy being donkeys, or they're very upset that we are men, and they say, why you don't become donkey like us? Why you don't wear like what we're wearing? Don't you see we are free? We can go and support this capitalist system and do everything that we want. Why you have to support the prophetic system by wearing sunnat clothes? You must become donkey like us, they're saying. Isn't it? They get upset. So it is very hard for your ego. It's very simple for your spirit. All you need to do is to be sincere. First step. To sit, to listen. Be with them. First, don't try to be their friend. Be with them. This is holy command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Be with the salihin. Sit with them. Study them. Worship with them. Understand. Learn from them. Prove yourself to them. Serve them. Submit to them. then they will take you into their company, because what they have to give, it is something which is very precious and something which is very powerful. They don't give something that valuable to people that are not trustworthy. So you have to gain their trust. To gain someone's trust, it is not simple. It is not easy. It is not by words, it is by action. In fact, you can say very harsh words, hot words to them too, but if your actions, you're showing that you are helping them and you're supporting them and you're being trustworthy, they will not even look at what you're saying. They're saying something else, but when the moment came that something is in need of help, they are the ones who come. That time they were going to say, give them that secret. So it all boils down to service now. Again. Inshallah, may we become the friends to the friends to the friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What was that famous poem? You know which poem I'm talking about? No. Poem that some English poet wrote it too. Describing who? Ibrahim ibn Adham. A big king-size wali. And in that poem, in that story, sit down somewhere. And sohbat is going on, sit, because something is coming down. If you're being busy with moving and doing other things, Shaitan is the one who's making you to do that. Whatever is not, this coming down is not going to come down to you, maybe never is going to come down. Ibrahim ibn Adham, he was a king-sized wali. And in that story, in that poem, that's written by a British, English poet, saying Ibrahim ibn Adham was sleeping one night. Sounds familiar? No, you guys don't read? And he hears something happening, opens his eyes and he sees an angel writing in the book. He approached the angel and saying, "Oh great one, what are you writing in that book? So beautiful, you're writing in golden letters." And the angel says, "Don't you know? These are the names of the friends of Allah." Ibrahim ibn Adham, his heart started beating very fast, and he says, "Oh Holy One, please look in that list to see if my name is there." The angel says, "Your name is not here." Ibrahim ibn Adham got sad a little bit. Then he says, "If I'm not in the list of the friends of Allah, then maybe I can be on the list of those who love them." The angel acknowledged him. The vision ended. The next night, he woke up again, seeing a bright light and the angel writing. He's asking the angel, "Oh, Holy One, what are you writing today?" He's saying, "I'm writing the list of the friends of Allah, of the ones who love Allah and Allah loves them, who knows Allah and Allah knows them." And then the angel showed him the book, and Ibrahim ibn Adham's name was the top. Why? Because he is not like so many foolish people in Tariqat too, saying, "Oh, I want to be a saint. How can I be a saint?" He's saying, "No. I want to be those ones who love them, those ones who serve them, those ones who submit to them. May we be those ones, inshallah." That is enough for us. Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum. Bashka.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What is the day of